Much to the surprise of our Luke Burbank, birthday parties aren't the only events that can feature the element of surprise.
I don't think it'll quite feel like it's actually happening until I put the dress on.
Yeah. Alicia Fern and Tyler Adams are about to throw a surprise party. And the tension is palpable.
How are you guys feeling?
Excited.
Excited, a little nervous.
Yeah.
If they seem a little extra nervous, it's understandable because this isn't just any surprise party, it's a surprise wedding.
Surprise, we're getting married. Oh, by the way, he died a few minutes ago.
When we first met, back in April, in Chardon, Ohio,
how you doing?
The couple was trying to figure out how to keep the big reveal a secret, with help from their wedding planner, Diana Warner.
These are the windows that we're going to be blocking off.
Yeah.
Now, you might be asking yourself, why exactly would someone throw a surprise wedding in the first place?
I hear all these stories about my mom wants me to do this, and my dad wants me to do this, and my bridesmaids are fighting, and I have no time or care to deal with any of that. So the surprise wedding just, for me, kind of made sense.
A surprise wedding is essentially when a couple decides that they want to forego traditional planning and invite their guests to a party that isn't listed as a wedding. So they invite them to a birthday party, an engagement party, and then guests show up, and indeed it is a wedding.
Jove Meyer is a wedding planner in New York City, and while he wouldn't say that surprise weddings are exactly sweeping the nation, he would say the traditional wedding is moving into that something old category.
Gone are the days of picking chair cover A and B, picking fish or chicken, and a white linen. I think couples are looking to up their game in terms of how they customize and personalize their celebration.
The night we got engaged on the couch, I Googled surprise weddings and one popped up. The minute it came up, it was just like, oh, this is us.
Sarah McManigal and Danielle Kimes told their friends in Nashville that they were having a going-away party since the couple was moving to Austin.
I like a party, and she loves presents, so that's a win-win all the way around. Although at the surprise wedding, she did get a little shafted on the present.
That's what I was going to say.
Shafted on presents, maybe, but not on the reaction from the guests when they learned this going-away party was actually a wedding.
We're getting married. And it just goes.
This is a long, sustained cheer.
Sheer joy, Luke.
Oh my gosh.
It was powerful. I mean, you kind of tear up. It's emotional.
That's exactly the kind of response Tyler Adams and Alicia Fern were hoping for back at their big reveal in Ohio.
So it's finally the big day, and in a matter of moments, guests are going to show up coming through these doors, and they think they're here for an engagement party. Midway through the party, they're going to find out this is actually a wedding. Our job is to not ruin the surprise, so we'll see how that goes.
After taking their wedding photos, Alicia and Tyler changed into less suspicious outfits. And then, at 4:30 p.m., it was time.
Okay, everybody, we're ready to go inside, so if you guys want to come gather around.
The crowd seemed stunned and maybe a little confused, but mostly happy for the couple.
Wow, you sneaky devil.
Yeah.
Of course, there's something else you have to think about when you throw a surprise wedding.
This is a pretty big,
That's a big event.
blood pressure raising kind of thing.
Whether or not your family can handle the shock, like physically. John and Marianne Adams are parents of the groom and still seem to be processing things.
I was kind of dumbfounded. I didn't know quite what to say.
I'm still kind of palpitating a little.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
With everyone medically stable, it was time for the ceremony, which, mercifully, was surprise-free. Then dinner, then dancing, and then, like with most weddings,
Couple more, guys.
before the bride and groom even knew it, it was over.
Do you feel like this was a good call to do the surprise element?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Without
really
a doubt.
liked it.
You know, it fit us.
And it was time for their new life together to begin.